Hello guys, welcome to Algorithms Made Easy. Today we will go through the day 13 problem from August Lead Coding Challenge, Iterator for Combination. Please like the video, and if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any update. Design an iterator class which has a constructor that takes a string character of sorted distinct lowercase English letter and a number combination length as arguments. The function next that returns the next combination of the length combination length in lexicographical order. A function hasNext that returns true if and only if there exists a next combination. You can see how the code should work in each case and give the proper result. We'll start off with the most obvious approach, that is backtracking. In this approach, we'll first find all the combination by using backtracking technique. Let's take an example and try to find all its combination. We'll have a helper method which will have an input string, position from where to start the adding the characters, a current string, and the length of the combination to be created. In this case, the input string is ABC, position will be 0, current string will be empty, and the length is 2. Inside the method, we will iterate over the length n of the input string starting from the position and add the character at the index into the current string. We will then call the method again with index plus 1 as position and with our new current string. We will continue to do that, and whenever the current string length is equal to the length, we will stop. At this particular point, we will get the combination of the string. We will then add them into the list which we will use to return the combination. For the two methods to work, we will have a position index at class level. In next method, we will directly return the string at position in the list and increment the position index. In hasNext, we will simply return the result if the position is less than the list size or not. This algorithm is only for pre-compute. In the constructor, we will call the helper method. This helper method will pre-compute all the combination and store them in the list. The time and space complexity is k multiplied by ck of n, where k is the length of the combination and n is the length of the string. The runtime for the two method is O of 1. Here is the code snippet for backtracking. Now the follow-up that you can expect is how we can solve it without using this much space, that is without pre-computing all the combinations. Note that it is not possible in backtracking, and thus you will get stuck if you use this approach in a coding interview. The solution is bit masking. Now bit masking also can pre-compute the combination all at once, but since we have already seen that approach, let's try the next computation now. If the input string is of length 4 and the combination length is 2, we can get this 6 combination. Now the part of using bit mask. We can see that if we find the combination of the binary string with k bit set, the answer quite match. Every bit mask of length 4 and 2 bit set will give us a desired combination. Now we find out our starting point. As we can see, the starting point here is 1100, which in general sense is nothing but the first k bit set as 1 and the rest k minus 1 bits as 0. So this is what will be our starting bit mask. Now that we are clear how bit mask help, let's see how we can generate the combination from it. How to map the character with the bit mask. Now for this, we will have a string where we will store the combination. To find which bit is set, we will loop from 0 to n. Now we will check if the bit at n minus j minus 1 is set or not. If yes, then we will just add the character at index j into the string. One important thing to note here, the index for binary string starts from right, unlike normal string. We'll start looping from 0 and find the n minus j minus 1 index. At index 3 of bit mask, the bit is set, which means we will add the character at index 0 into the string. So we add a in the string. We move ahead and find if the bit is set at index 2, and as it is set, we add b into the string. Now as we know that there won't be any more bits set, we have not shown further looping. The string becomes our combination. Now the question is how to calculate the next bit mask. In order to calculate the next bit mask, we'll find the number corresponding to our current bit mask. Now we decrement this number and see the binary values which has exactly k set bits. We see 10 has 2 set bits, so this becomes our next bit mask. Summarizing the steps, we'll start with the highest bit mask, which is first k bit set and the next n minus k bits not set. We then in next method compute the combination from the bit mask and finally find the next bit mask by decrementing the current bit mask gradually till it has exactly k bits. The time complexity is 2 to the power n multiplied by n by combination of n over k. The space complexity improves to OK. Here is a code snippet to the bitmask approach. Link to all the codes is in the description below. There is a bonus approach that I would like to share with you. It is the fastest BFS approach for this question. It is the algorithm L by Donald Knuth. I want you guys to try and solve this problem using it and let me know if you face any issue. It improves the time complexity to OK. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Also let me know in the comment section what you think about the video.